hello and welcome to Apex Detail Studio. Now we've got two gorgeous BMW M2s over here. On this video, we're going to be talking about the M2 CS, which is the pinnacle of performance from BMW, and its rival, cousin brother, the M2 as well. Quick differences between both of these cars. Under the body, both of these cars are pretty much the same. They're about a 3-litre inline 6 that produces about 500 horsepower. Both of these cars are rear wheel drive, and both of these cars are absolute track monsters when it comes to tracking these cars. M2 CS finished in this brilliant purple metallic color and a very good color on the wheels as well. And then here you've got the regular M2. I say regular, but it is a strong contender, which is the M2. A lot of good things have been going on with the CS when it comes to especially the carbon pack. So you've got all the carbon fiber on the mirror. Now the M2 also has a carbon roof. The CS obviously also gets a carbon roof, but the CS does get a lot of the additional vents and grills over here, slightly bigger radiator to make sure that everything inside stays cool. Got an M2 CS badging over here. And from the front, there are very minor differences between the M2 and the M2 CS, but mostly what you're looking at is much extended grills. You have larger fronts, so make sure that more air going into all of these engines, make sure that you have optimal track time. Now the M2 CS is designed for absolute track performance, and obviously in its latest iteration, that's what this car promises. An absolute thrill to drive, and what really likes about it is the amount of carbon that's going into the car. It gets about a 45 kg weight difference between the regular M2 and the M2 CS. There are also very subtle design elements and very subtle clues around the M2 CS, which obviously make it much different than the M2. You get these really nice 21-inch rims with the M spoke package, and that's a very nice gunmetal finish that you get on the factory. Carbon mirror over here, which is all covered as well, weight savings from that perspective. The sides pretty much look same as what you would from the M2 as well. But on the M2 CS, here's where things get a little more interesting. You have this factory finish ducktail which comes in over here, and it's standard from the factory. You've got a very nice airflow sweep that's going up over here, eliminates the need for any of those large wings. Lots of carbon bits at the back of the diffuser as well, especially tuned exhaust system, which makes sure that the M2 CS stands out and really matters when it comes down to driving on the track. Rear wheel drive only, both of these cars, and both of these cars are absolute monsters again when it comes to track and daily driving as well. Now you'll see over here that this looks a little bit subdued with regards to this. Now both of these also have the same tires as well, which is the Michelin Pilot Sports, but both of these cars handle very differently because they're tuned very differently as well. The M2 CS obviously is much more performance packed than the M2, and you can tell by the way as soon as you look at the car, as soon as you get into the interior. On the regular M2 you have leather seats, slightly more plush seating, but the M2 CS has carbon buckets and it has carbon everywhere around the interior, which really tells you what the intention for these cars is. Both of these cars have been here for the full PPF here at Apex in case you're looking at picking up a car like this, and if you want to see how the PPF process looks like, click over here to see how we've done the PPF on this gorgeous car. Now let's get into the inside of the car to show you where really the heart of the car is, with all the carbon bits that we're going to be talking about, just to get an idea of what the CS badge adds to the BMW M2 line. Now inside's where you have a lot of these amazing tech and stuff that you're coming up with. We spoke about the carbon bucket seats. Now historically, the problem with the carbon buckets have been that's very limited amount of adjustability that you can do. But on these ones, you actually have rake and back, so you can take the seats side and front. You can go forward or you can go back, and you also have good amount of lumbar support, which is also adjustable. So once you're in these seats, you're super comfortable and you're really tucked in. That's what these seats do. There's carbon everywhere on the interior console. The back of the seats are also carbon fiber. You've got the nets over there and you have all of that stuff. And you also have a very nice CS banding over here as well, which gives you an that you're on C4. Now you also have Alcantara steering wheel over here, which gives you additional grip when you're driving on the car as well. And in a sense, this is really the kind of car that you want to take to the track, crash it, and really enjoy what the car has to do. Very lightweight, so about 45 kilos lighter than the regular M2, and all of this good aero stuff really makes sure that the car performs much better on the track than compared to a regular M2. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood and show you the heart of the beast, which is that inline 6. We're pushing out about 500 horsepower. Under the hood, the heart of the car is this gorgeous engine that's sitting out over here, and you can see that the way that BMW has added a lot of structural integrity. You've got two of these sway bars over here which make sure that the front end stays as stiff as possible, and as opposed to a lot of modern cars where there's a big sheet and there's nothing which you can really access, there are quite elements over here which you can access over here. One unique thing which BMW has done is the engine cover actually has a bit of an indent to make sure that the center sway bar over here gets corrected. What's interesting is the hood is pretty light on itself as well. It's not a very heavy hood, it's pretty light. It is not carbon, but it's a pretty light hood that you can see over here as well. Apart from that, everything over here looks pretty much as you would on a normal M2 CS. Absolute track weapon, and this is the car that you need to buy in case you're looking at tracking the car as well. Stay tuned for more such car reviews. Hopefully we get to drive one of these cars outside as well. These are the customer cars. We just like these cars and we want to show you what these cars are all about. Stay tuned for more such reviews, and if you're looking to protect your car, you know where to get in touch with us.